There's bad parts in the show.
I think every anime has bad parts.
No, I know, but JoJo has
definitely.
really bad parts. Like JoJo, a lot sucks ass sometimes. Phantom Blood, I think, sucks ass.
Dragon Ball, it's fighting, plain and simple. Nothing more than that,
Like
really.
I like JoJo because of the community.
But
It makes it so
Yeah,
much
you
fun.
like hanging out with
Yeah, no,
them.
it's honestly fun. Like the memes around JoJo make the experience so much more enjoyable.
Okay, but as a person who likes anime, I think I've watched more anime than both of you.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Oh yeah, you guys have definitely watched more anime
Yeah.
than me.
I think I can enjoy a more like if the storyline is more complicated than it is simple, you enjoy the more complicated one than the simple one. Obviously, with a complicated one, it could be hard to understand, or there could be a lot of flaws with it. But having an idea, like let's say Parasite, would you consider Parasite a complicated or
I consider
simple?
it simplistic
I
because
wanna-
it's just he's going around fighting with his parasite, fighting other parasites, right?
Yes.
So that in itself is a simplistic with added on branching to the story. So you've got an overarching theme. Him and his parasite are fighting other parasites. That's the overall thing. But there is small plot branches that he can snake off to. Let's say, oh, this guy's so powerful he controls other parasites that go and attack through a syndicate or some shit. That's a plot branch, but the overall thing is he's fighting other parasites.
From what it seems simplistic, but I've only seen the first episode, so I can't make a big.
What's an anime we've all seen? Like, or we
My
all?
Hero Academia.
Have we all seen One Punch?
No,
I've seen a
You
lot
haven't
of
seen
One Punch.
no, I don't care.
Oh, dude,
I've seen some of the
We
first
can, we
seasons.
can start it. We can start it later too.
That's such a great show.
But
I liked it because like his attitude is
And
carelessness.
the
'cause, like,
animation is awesome.
isn't it?
I heard it was funny too. Like,
Oh,
Oh,
it
yeah,
is really
definitely.
funny.
He's got all the power in the universe, but he's bored out of his fucking mind with it. Because like, if you've
Sounds
got
like
all the
fucking
power in the
Ryuk.
universe, then you can fucking do whatever you want.
Who's that again?
You
I
really
forget
don't
who
know.
Ryuk is. Oh yeah.
Shinigami.
Yeah.
No, he's not. He's not like.
The first
super
episode's
not
called
like-
Boredom.
I think saying he has all the power in the universe. It's
No,
more
he
like-
doesn't have that. He's strong as shit.
Yeah. He's
Like
just
when that
overpowered.
interdimensional being comes to Earth, seeking the strongest opponent ever, and he just fucking beats the shit out of the guy, and then he's bored afterward. Like he's so strong that every challenge. is
Have you
just
guys
nothing.
Have you seen season 2?
I haven't even
seen
fucking
season
watched
Yeah, no,
season
no,
one.
season
I've seen
two is
the majority
really
of
good.
season one.
Alright. So we've all seen My Hero, or at least a
I've
good
seen
amount of it.
2 seasons.
Yeah, I'm like Romeo's level.
Okay, so I'm ahead of all of you because y'all are fucking losers.
Yeah.
I just don't
haven't-
sit and watch
I haven't
anime
met
all the time.
Toga yet.
Who?
Toga?
Yeah.
The girl?
Yeah. The only
You
scene
haven't met her?
No.
Hmm.
I haven't been introduced to her yet, except for that one scene where like it's showing like all the.
Like, who's the main villain you guys have seen? The guy with the hands, right?
Yeah.
Well,
Where I'm at, we just get introduced to Stain right after the
Stain.
festival. Not festival, but UA sports competition.
I'm at the part where Deku and Bakugo get done fighting all night for the exams.
Damn, I must have missed a lot.
No, that comes later.
I know, but
I don't even remember that.
You don't? Remember when they all have to like fight different teachers for the exams?
Oh, shit, that was
I-
a good.
I-
that was-
Theoretically, a person with a gun could beat the shit out of Mr. Azua, because
Aizawa?
if he's Aizawa.
Oh, say his name right.
Azua.
Aizawa, yeah.
Who's that?
Well,
The guy
the guy who
Eraserhead.
can erase quirks.
Eraserhead? Oh.
Yeah.
But if you've got just like a regular old gun and you're fighting Aizawa, just point a gun at him. What is
Well,
he gonna do?
he-
Erase your quirk? You
No,
can
but he
quirk.
has the ropes. He could just fucking yeet
Yeah,
the
the
rope at
ropes,
you.
but like ropes aren't faster than guns. And
You need a
they
star.
definitely won't stop a bullet.
I mean, it's an
Well,
anime. It could be
I mean,
faster.
Yet again, capture tape is like strong as shit.
I don't know if you guys watch like RDC World, but they were talking about
I've never heard of
They were
that.
talking about the ones who made Anime House, but they were talking about My Hero, and I kind of agree with them. It's like they were comparing it to Naruto, and they were like, with My Hero, some of the quirks are stupid.
Yeah.
I mean,
I
no,
think
when you've got
anybody
the
could
chance of
understand
getting any quirk ever, of course there's going to be stupid
Yeah,
shit.
I know, but it's
Like,
just
if
so
you look
dumb.
At, look at
Deku's
jobs,
mom.
regular jobs nowadays.
Yeah, I
There's
know, but
stupid shit all the time. Like, oh, you've got to deal with all these retards in the special ed room. Okay, that That might not be the right.
Okay.
And you can just cut that
I'll
out.
cut that.
That might not be the right metaphor.
Hey, you can just
But
cut
like,
out whenever we
there's
say the N word.
stupid jobs.
Hopefully nobody says the N-word.
There's really
We're all
stupid
cultured
fucking jobs.
Asians.
Yeah, we're cultured.
No, but I think anybody can agree that it's just the fucking quirk. Like, for example, someone's fucking quirk, like the fucking headphone jacks in the ears. That's so
Okay.
fucking stupid.
No. It's not actually stupid because
Yeah, it is.
theoretic-
It's stupid.
No, it isn't.
What? How is it not stupid?
Was it not
It's
listening?
literally
you could
ear
be a
jacks in
no,
your ears.
No, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. If you
Yeah, okay, fine,
watch
fine,
not the exams, but when they were doing personal battles, students are evil and good, capturing the nuke.
Yeah.
The girl with the headphone jack, she sticks it into the wall and
Mhm.
listens to all the surrounding things in the building. So theoretically, if she stuck it into the ground, she could listen for miles. So she would get a good job as a government agent.
Yeah, but it's a fucking headphone jack, and they make
But
anything
still,
better.
but still,
like,
what
that
did I
quirk is fucking
literally,
amazing
fucking
when you
better
think about
ears.
it.
Like, why does it have to be fucking headphone jacks? And then there's also the dude
Because-
who uses
because-
tape. That's fucking boring.
Oh, it's arm
Okay,
shape?
yeah,
Oh,
that's fucking stupid.
And then another dude literally just has a buff tail. That's like,
Well,
yeah,
come
but,
on.
yeah, but he did train as a martial artist. So that
Yeah,
does
He's
okay.
bring
sick
his
as hell, though.
experience up.
Yo, okay,
Any of
the
them
only
could've trained
person,
as a
the
martial
only
artist.
person that doesn't make any fucking change in that show, from where I'm at, is these two people. The guy who eats sugar to get stronger with the big ass
Oh,
fucking lips,
Sato?
and the guy who does fucking bug shit. Like the one who can,
Bug shit?
yeah, the guy who likes
he,
bestiality
you'll
or some
get to
shit.
him later. He doesn't use his powers like a
Yeah,
all
he's
into the exclusive
he's
part.
fucking, he's dead.
Also, okay, I think the concept of that girl who can like make anything right from her body, like,
Oh, Momo?
yeah, okay, it's a cool concept, but I think that's also stupid. Like, it just comes out of
Actually,
her body.
no. When you think about it, it's not a stupid principle because everything that is, this is just an assembly of atoms. So
Okay, how
all
does she?
no, shut the fuck up.
What? Okay,
all
what?
she
Tell
needs
me.
is to gather all the atoms. So once she has it in her body, theoretically she could project them out
Of her
and
stomach?
create an object. Yeah.
And then no, but
Okay,
you know,
but you can't
and,
tell
no,
me
and
shit's
then- no, and
stupid
then
when
you
you're
know-
in a world of fucking
yeah,
superpowers.
and then you know
I'm
what
just
I,
trying
you know
to
what I
like
think
make
is also
them
dumb?
realistic.
I think it's also dumb. It's like, how did she find out that power? It's like, oh, I'm gonna think
No.
about the,
What she could have done is like, I can't find my phone. I need a phone immediately now.
So
And
she
just
thinks-
thinks about it, and then boom.
No,
all
she
of a sudden the
doesn't
phone
though.
pops
She
up.
can only make
Or the
materials
doctors.
if she knows what
Like-
what was it?
Okay,
like,
no, maybe she was reading through a science textbook and she's like,
she's like,
oh,
oh,
this is cool. I wonder what this. No.
I can't find
She's
my
reading-
phone.
No, she's reading out. No, she's reading out the chemical formula for meth. Ooh, I wonder what this does. Boom! Out comes a baggie of meth.
Like,
And then
well,
here's
would
another
meth come out or
stupid
would
one.
it in a bag?
Here's
Yeah,
another stupid
whatever.
one. The dude who can make lasers come out of his belly button, but then gets
Oh,
a stomach ache if he uses it too much.
The naval. Okay.
Okay,
No, when you
that's
think
dumb.
about it, light is just particles and waves moving around. So
Why is belly button though? Like,
shut
we
the
could have
fuck
made it
up, shut the
anything
fuck-
cooler.
I know.
Come on, you can't say
But-
that's not cool though.
But when you think
What do
about
you
it,
mean that's not cool?
Of
Bro,
course-
Deku's a fucking human.
Okay, a
Okay.
belly button laser is
No,
cool.
no,
Okay,
shut
cool.
the fuck
He's
up.
literally
the
he
belly
literally has
button
no
laser that
creativity.
makes you sick makes sense because it's just vibrating around in your stomach. Of
Just
course,
because
it's
it
gonna
makes
make you
sense doesn't
fucking
mean it's
sick.
cool.
No.
I didn't say it was
You're telling
cool.
me- Bro,
I said it made sense.
But it has an actual fucking meaning. We have Deku, the guy who has fucking super strength. What else? Crying? That's his fucking other superpower. That's his.
And eating
50%.
hair is
Yeah,
his
eating
fetish.
hair.
Yeah. Okay. So the kid who eats hair cries
I
and
think
has
I
super
think
strength.
the only quirks I like is fucking Deku. I like
I like
Todoroki's.
Bakugo's.
Yeah,
Todoroki's is cool.
Tokoyami is
I
pretty
like
cool.
I think Bakugo.
No, but he can't control it at night, so that's fine.
I
Yeah, you
like,
can.
well, yeah,
At
but
night
it's
it's even
super
stronger.
overpowered though.
No, like,
he
it
can't
goes
control
fucking
it.
crazy. He can't
Yeah, like
control
he
it.
can't. Yeah,
You'll
it's
see
like-
later in the show where it shows him something like that.
Yeah, no, but like I like how in Todoroki uses fire and ice. Like I don't see that a lot where people use like both
Icy
fire
hot?
and ice. Icy hot. No, yeah, and then for Bakugo's like there isn't a lot
Explosions.
of,
His sweat
yeah.
is nitroglycerin.
yeah, a lot of people just use fire, but I like how he uses like explosives.
Yeah, it's because his sweat is nitroglycerin. So when you light nitroglycerin on fire, boom.
But I feel like with that, it makes really originality with the show because you don't go to another anime and see fucking somebody.
Oh yeah, I guess that's the point. And you want to what's also a dumb superpower?
Making acid
The
out
one
of your
girl who
hands.
just can make things float.
Uraraka?
oh,
But that's
stupid.
pretty cool though. Like,
No,
low
it's
when you
not.
know,
It's not cool.
no.
No,
When you
but
think
like,
about it, it is a cool quirk because
How is that cool?
motherfucker, you can fly.
Yeah.
Anywhere the fuck you want. You can
Why don't
lift
you just
heavy ass
fly?
objects.
Why don't you
No,
just fly then? Just
you
give
can
us
get a
flying.
whole fucking house, you put your hand on it and be like, fucking such and such, and then it fucking floats up into the air, it gets so high, and then you go, release, and then it fucking falls down and
Yeah,
creates a huge
I
fucking
love the
crater.
movie Up 2. It's a good movie.
Shut the fuck
God
up.
damn it. Yeah, but Up has balloons. She doesn't have to use balloons.
Yeah, and it weighs nothing.
Alright.
So
It's
she
basically
could, like-
like she's on space. Like she is fucking
it's
space.
her quirk is zero,
Zero
gravity.
I don't know. I think it's a gay quirk.
You know what, Elon
I
Musk?
think we're overthinking this.
Whoa! Flying up in the air.
Just one day, she's fucking just using her phone and she touches it fucking wrong and it just starts floating.
Wow.
I think Japan has like the most creative shit ever.
No.
Yes.
The United States, we have a higher population, more retards.
No. Yeah, okay. Yeah, we have more.
I gotta give Japan credit though. I mean, they're making.
They've got
all
a
this,
lot
like,
of original shit.
Yeah, they're making all
that's
these, like,
undeniable.
robots and.
But when you think about it, in overall creativity, the more people you have,
Well,
the more
the
creative ideas.
problem
Well, you must
with-
like
the
China
problem with-
is more creative
Well,
than
it's
America.
because it's none of it is
But
really
yet again,
relevant
that's a
yet,
communist country, so it limits creativity.
I think creativity doesn't come from a population. It comes from the type of person. And if there's more creative people in a place that has less population than
But
a
you
place
also
that
have
has
to look
more.
at politics.
I'm pretty.
Fuck
If it's a
politics.
dictatorship, they're not going to be creative.
Well,
China's a
obviously,
dictatorship.
that's fine, but you're still gonna be creative. Like you still have those thoughts about, oh, this is cool, I
Yeah,
can do this,
it's
but you
way
can't.
limited.
No, I think it's limited to what you can do, not what you can think.
Wait, what are you guys talking about now?
Politics.
Yeah, and what? Japan?
China.
Oh, China, alright.
This kid's
How the-
still on fucking. He's still on God right now.
Oh, yeah. God's politics.
God's
How the fuck
politics.
did we get to politics?
No, yeah,
Ideas,
yeah, that's
okay.
exactly what I'm talking. I don't even know what the fuck you guys are.
No, we were talking about- I just said-
Talking
I said-
about creativity, and
Well,
then it
yeah.
stemmed to dictatorships and how they limit creativity in your expressions. So, if they're limiting your expression for that creativity, you can't create things like anime.
I think the place that I would look to if I finding something creative, I would go to Japan because they have the fucking. If you look at all the anime they make, there's shit that's like the same, but also fucking is crazy. Like
Yeah, but when
yeah.
you look at the U.S., we've got hundreds of thousands.
Why
of
don't
different
you
yeah, but
just-
what
why don't you
name
just say they're-
name 3 shows that we make that are fucking out of people's minds that nobody would really fucking think of.
Why don't you just say both
Apple
countries?
and onion. That fucking
Yeah,
children's
our
cartoon show.
countries both have creative shit.
No,
Yeah.
like what? Name 3 things that are very creative. Like Avatar.
Anything could be
And
creative.
what?
I mean, fucking
Wait, are you asking
Mountain Dew.
for, like,
Mountain
shows?
Dew.
Yeah,
can be
yeah, like
creative.
cartoons.
What?
Or like shows.
Adventure Time, regular show, all sorts of cartoons.
No, but did you see the video 2 in the AM PM?
Oh
That-
yeah, I saw that.
that was funny,
Huh?
though.
Yeah.
What?
Okay, so it's
2
basically
in the AM PM.
it's the creator of
regular show.
Show, but it's his first ever drawing, and it was basically like Benson and Mordecai.
Yeah, they
on
cuss and
acid.
stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Mhm.
because
And they worked
it's
together.
Because he wasn't in Cartoon Network yet, so he was just an artist.
He was supposed to sell to Adult Swim, and it was gonna be crazy. But
Yeah,
then
that was
Cartoon Network
that
took it
came
first.
out in like 2012. That video.
Yeah.
2 in the AM PM.
Man, considering how much of a fucking fever dream regular show already is,
Yeah.
if it was sold to adults, so it would be way.
Oh yeah,
fucking
like that
worse.
one scene where it's like, did you know? Do you remember the episode where it's like, you just pissed me off? You know they changed that to ticked.
You just
Like they
knocked me
tried
off.
the okay. So in the
Wait, is that when
episode,
Benson flips
no,
his
in a
shit?
regular show episode, Rigby pisses off Mordecai and he's like, you just pissed me off, right? And then later on they tried to change it to ticked or something.
It's weird because hearing Benson say like, "What the fuck, dude?"
Yeah.
Like, but in the show he's like, "That is bad." It's so. When you
Or
watch that,
just
it's
him
just,
sighing, man, that really takes. the
Actually,
energy out of it.
in the show, Mordecai is more responsible than Rigby is, in my opinion.
yeah,
I mean,
but
no shit.
I don't think it
Rigby is
really-
reckless as
Yeah, but in
That
the
cookie
in
thing?
2 in the AM PM, Mordecai is more like
chill.
no, Mordecai is the one who like introduces Benson to the drugs.
Yeah, he's like,
He's the
oh,
more
the fucking best
irresponsible.
part was he's like, oh, I put pot in these brownies, and Benson's like, oh, I don't want to take pot while we're working. And he's like, he takes it anyway, and he's like, yeah, there's pot in that. And he's like, what the fuck, dude? And he's like, oh wait, there's not pot in that. It's acid. He's like, what the fuck? Oh, I can actually look it up on YouTube right now. It's a great fucking video. Did you want me to open it?
Don't want?
Oh, I thought you were asking me to open it. For you.
No, I was offering.
What
you.
the fuck is that one? What?
Huh? What?
It's not open.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, yo,
If you wanted, I could do it without opening it.
Oh, try not to perish.
I'll just bite into the sign. I hate your wallpaper, really. I
Owner
fucking
app?
hate. Yeah.
It's only because he looks gay. If you actually know the character, he's pretty cool.
I haven't gotten that far.
The fucking every time I try to read this, it
Oh,
it
God.
fucked me up.
Is that Pops?
Yeah, Pops is in this one too.
Right.
This kid's already laughing and the thing hasn't even started.
He's out here recording the fucking audio.
So boring. It's only 2 more hours, dude.
What does the voice actor for Mordecai look like? I want to know
He's
that.
weird. I think he's
Just
weird looking.
creators.
Because, like, when I
2
picture
more hours.
Mordecai, I picture, like, a white kid, blonde.
Yeah. Well, because if you look at this, JC, the person who made this, he had his friends. So I'm guessing either this is him and then his friends are voice acting for it, or just his friends.
13 years ago.
Oh, yeah, he definitely doesn't look how I pictured Mordecai to be.
This, bro, imagine listening to this with your fucking eyes closed and he's just like,
Oh,
fuck.
this guy definitely looks like the voice actor.
No thanks. Oh, come on. It's Halloween. Come on, you gotta have candy, man. You gotta have candy on Halloween. It's Halloween.
Does he just
Do you-
fucking moan?
Candy. Oh, alright. Yeah. I think something wrong with this candy. What do you mean? What are you talking about? I don't know. It tastes funny. Huh. Oh, yeah. No, yeah, that's because I put drugs in it. What? Why? What's wrong with you? Oh, dude, I'm sorry. I thought... Oh, you thought wrong? I mean, what did you put in these things anyway? It's just a little marijuana. It's just a little marijuana. Weed candy. You put weed in a candy bar. Oh no, wait. No, I remember now. Don't worry, dude. I didn't put any weed in this candy. It was acid. What? Acid? What the fuck is wrong with you? I'm sorry. I mean, you said that like acid is safer than weed. You know it's not, right?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, oh, yeah, I know. Sorry. I don't know why I said
See, it's weird seeing them two work together when, like, in the
Yeah.
actual show, he's the boss of them, and
Mhm.
it's two fucking idiots.
I like this more than Benson being the boss.
Yeah. Well, no, I think I'd rather have Benson in the show actually fucking cuss, and then it'd be a good show, where he's getting mad at them, he's like, you're about to be fucking
Yeah,
fired.
but when he treats them as equals, it gets even fucking worse.
Yeah.
Oh, I've never done acid before. I didn't want to do acid. But even if I did, I'd much rather be told about it than slip some stupid milk chocolate Mickey. Look, I'm sorry, okay? I really am. But what's done is done. My advice at this point, just calm down and enjoy it. You know
Dude,
what I mean?
that literally sounds like fucking, like, somebody's excuse after a rape. What's done is done.
He's so unsincere about anything.
Yeah.
Seriously, man. It's too late. I guess you're right. Well, who's it supposed to kick in?
Right fucking now.
Right fucking now. Like, oh, look in the window.
Oh.
What the fuck? This is crazy. Come on, that's not me. That's not me. If this crap fucks up my brain, I will kill you, man. This is
So regular show is just them on an acid trip.
Yeah.
When you
Come
think
on,
about
it's
it.
supposed to be
Yeah,
fun.
it's two guys on fucking acid.
Technically, he's eating his own cum.
Not fun.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Fuck off.
Oh,
Right. Not your fault, huh? Not my fault. Not your fault. Okay, stop it. This is too weird. Yeah, this is getting a little weird. Especially right now. What are we gonna do when someone comes in for gas? We can't help people when we're like this. We can't help people when we're like this. Yeah, we can. No, we're gonna get fired over this crap. Look, just calm down. It's 2 in the morning. Nobody's coming in for gas right now, okay? Okay?
This is the fucking best part of the entire thing. Oh, that's fucking great.
What do we do? What do we do? Just shut up. Just shut up for a second. I have to think. Shit. What do we do? 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 Oh. Okay, I got it. What? We just have to concentrate on what we're supposed to look like, and then we'll switch back. What? I heard it makes it wear off faster. You are so full of shit. Do you have a better idea? Fine. Shh.
Because the customer's gonna be all retarded looking.
How's it going, fellas? Good.
Wait.
It's kind of slow. Yeah, I hear that. But it is Halloween. Everyone tends to be honest.
Is that just Benson again?
Yeah. Yeah. Hey. You two staying out of trouble. I'm just messing with you. I just need a little midnight snack. How much do I
A
owe
little
you?
fucking condom, did it not? It was like a
Okay,
large
now we
circle.
want
Some
24.
bag of chips. Did he didn't even reach into the bag, did he?
These chips are a little stale. Oh, do you want... No. It's fine.
God, if regular show was originally supposed to look like this,
What?
I want it.
What?
I feel so bad. That's so retarded.
I fucking hate you. Come on, it's supposed to be fun.
God,
That was great. That was fucking great.
great.
I wish the fucking regular show was like. I want them to go back and
Aren't
sell
they?
it.
I think
They should Netflix should do what they do with Avatar, like buy it so they can have a lot more
I
creative
thought they were.
freedoms.
Are they making like a new show by the same animator?
I heard.
I don't think so.
I think
'Cause
no. I thought I heard something
Yeah,
about like them making a new show, but it's with like the same characters, but they're older.
I thought it was just a new type of show. It was just animated the same.
I just like how this
It
works.
kind of reminds me of like Gravity Falls because
I don't know,
apparently like the creator, I can't remember what his name was. The guy
JC
who made-
Quinto?
Huh?
What, a girl who made Gravity Falls? I don't know.
His name was like Jason something or some shit. I don't remember. But Netflix hired him and he's supposed to like make a new show that's like based on Gravity Falls loosely or something. I don't
Gravity
remember.
Falls was terrible.
I don't
No,
like
it
Gravity.
wasn't.
No,
Yes, it was. What do you
No,
mean?
yeah, what do you mean?
I
What do you
liked
mean?
Gravity Falls just because a lot of it was just
It's just dumb.
Simplistic mysteries.
Bro, but it
Easy
was
to
so fun.
understand.
As a kid, it was so fun.
Even,
Yeah,
even when I was
such a
younger,
fun
it was
show.
so bad. Okay, but I was watching Regular Show and Adventure Time. Those shows are fucking levels.
They were
above.
all awesome. I liked all of them. to be
I
honest.
couldn't
I
appreciate.
didn't have. I
I
didn't,
didn't
have,
like Adventure Time that much because like they changed it a lot.
Oh yeah.
Oh
that's
yeah,
not
that was my thing too. I liked regular show more, but I didn't have cable when I was little, so whenever I was at my friend's house, I just thought it was awesome. No, I thought Uncle Grandpa was a good show because I never had cable.
I know. I watched it just because it was a fever dream and everything was just so.
It just
incredibly
reminded me of like
stupid.
if I was on
Like,
fucking acid.
It was
without
so
actually doing
fucking
acid.
horrible. It
No,
just made you want to
what-
laugh at the
The reason I
stupidity.
didn't like cable anymore was because when I was little, like I really liked Teen Titans, and I watched Teen Titans Go thinking there was gonna be fighting, and there was no fucking
Oh,
fighting.
Teen Titans
No,
Go
the
was so
first
bad.
Teen Titans Go episode I saw, I was really excited, and it was literally about gorillas, and they were dancing, and I was like,
What?
they didn't fight a single time in the whole episode, and I was
I
like,
watched a few episodes of Teen Titans and I'm like, yeah, this shit is
The
stupid.
Teen
No, Teen
Titans
Titans
is
Go,
good.
Yeah, the
Teen
new
Titans is
show.
good.
That's what I knew.
yeah, Teen Titans Go.
I
And
never
then
really
me and
watched the
Ivor-
original show,
Me and
so
Ivor
I
watched.
just referred to Go as Teen Titans.
No, me and Ivor watched the Teen Titans Go episode, and we were like, okay, this is kind of boring, so we went to the next episode, and it was still just boring shit, and then ever since then, I just didn't like the show that much.
I kind of liked Steven Universe. That show.
Steven Universe.
I never watched a
Oh.
single episode of that.
I
I
watched a
heard
couple.
it's good. I also heard it's really
I
like
liked it.
LGBT.
There was a lot of character development for the new characters who were introduced, and then there was a lot of circling around into foreshadowing. Because like one of the main past characters, like it was Rose Quartz, and like she started a rebellion against the Diamond Authority and some shit, and turns out she was a part of the Diamond Authority. She just fucking changed herself. So they were in reality fighting a huge fucking civil war.
I heard it's really like LGBT.
I heard. Oh,
Probably is.
It is because like all the characters are like women except like Steven. So like they're all in lovey-dovey with each other.
Oh.
But I just like the show because it went all sorts of places.
Yeah.
I bet Steven doesn't like the show.
Steven
Everybody called him
Neely?
Steven. Yeah, everybody called him
Really?
Steven Universe when he was in OQ. Now he just hates that show.
I've never heard anyone say
Really?
that to
When
me.
I was in elementary, I called him Steven Universe. I already hated it.
But like, that with creativity, like yes, America has creative cartoon shows, but they're not as. I wouldn't say they're as good as anime.
Yeah, that's what I'll say. Okay, this is what I'll say. I talked about this with like Steven and Lucy and Nathan, but I look at shows like My Hero Academia, right, and then I look at shows like Justice League, the animated one, and I think the difference with Japanese and American animation is that like you notice how like in Japanese anime like they have these cool ass fight scenes like in One Punch with the
Yeah, but
robot guy.
when you think about it, anime isn't really for children. It's
Yeah, but
more
it's
of like
fucking- yeah, but it's
based
dope.
for adults
Like-
and teenagers. So they've got more fights that teenagers and adults like. But when you're given a show, like 90% of the cartoons nowadays that are put out are for children.
Bro, I
So
would.
that's why we don't really have a creative license for that many people.
Yeah, but if I was a kid, I'd love those fight scenes. If I saw like a fight scene like Deku versus Bakugo, like I'm not Bakugo no.
Yeah.
Deku was Todoroki. If I saw
Oh.
that fight scene as a kid, I would have loved that.
No, like
It
if
was
this kid would have
awesome.
seen that fight as a kid, he would have fucking
Like,
stood up, did a
you don't have
backflip, and
to-
started punching
you
the
don't-
fuck out of his
Yeah,
wall.
you don't have
like,
to make you don't have to make it like you don't have to make it R-rated to be for kids. You can have. Fight
I know,
scenes.
I know. But My Hero wasn't R-rated.
No, I feel like with Oren, like with me as well. Like when I was like fucking Kill Bill, which is basically fucking
I haven't
karate.
seen that many movies.
Yeah, it's just kung fu and shit and like actual fighting.
Bro,
Like-
I don't know a single person that doesn't like fight scenes. Like
Oh.
those fight scenes are awesome. Who doesn't
Well,
like fight
It depends.
scenes?
It depends.
If you're
Like,
Christian, it depends on what the fight scene's
Bro,
about.
even Christians, like even
No,
my friend,
no,
yeah,
no, no,
even
no.
my friend like Xavier, like his parents are still kind of strict with what he watches, and he loves fight scenes. I bet.
Well, I
I'm
guess.
pretty sure he does because he talks about loving DBZ. Same with me.
Well, because
It's just fighting.
I
it
bet
comes
a
down to
lot-
a certain fight scene because there could be ones where like somebody just if I just went
Okay.
oh fuck it was a fight scene.
Like,
Oh, no, no, no,
gore
really,
and
really.
shit.
No, when you think about it, a lot of fight scenes in like children's cartoons are just like, oh yeah, we're gonna stand there 15 minutes insulting each other. One
Wait,
of
but
us
that
is gonna
wasn't-
slap the
That
other, and
was
the
in
fight's
Teen
gonna end.
Titans, though. If you
That's
saw,
Teen Titans
like,
Go,
Teen
and a lot of
Titans-
American cartoons.
Teen
now.
Titans Trouble in Tokyo, when I was a kid, that shit was fucking awesome.
Oh yeah.
That was an awesome show. That was some decent combat. It wasn't like anime level, but it was like close.
Well, like,
I loved it.
you know the fucking times in shows where like people have to go kill somebody, and then when they're about to kill them, they have a gun fucking pointed at their head, and then they're like,
You're at the realization.
now say
that-
everything you've ever fucking did in your life.
Now
Yeah, like that
gets
shit just
kinda
gets
stupid.
annoying
It
because
gets stale.
what I would rather have is they fucking capture the person they need and they need to kill him, and they just like, instead of being like, tell me a lot of shit, but so then you can come back and figure out a plan or some shit. I just want them to fucking shoot him, like kill him, done, move on with the show. But like,
Well, yeah, but I mean in like a.
But when you think about it, that's a lot of cartoons, like Steven Universe. It's basically that. Oh yeah, we're gonna at the very end, like they fight the diamonds, and then they're like, oh yeah, you get a redemption now. You're all good, even though you've had thousands of years to terrorize the universe and kill off everything that lives.
I feel like shows just like
It
when
kinda
they
gets
start,
stale.
it gets really good because it's new and you haven't seen it before. But then when they drag it on too much, it just gets really
So,
stale, and then it's
actually, I didn't really like Fire Force that much.
I haven't
I'm
seen
prob-
the
I'm
anime.
probably
I watched
not-
half of it and
I'm
like,
probably not gonna watch season 2. I didn't think it was that good.
is it only in dubbed?
Yeah, and on Hulu at least.
Yeah.
That sucks.
No, my problem is that like, actually, okay, I'll say Fire Force. The animation is good, and the fight scenes are really good. If you watch Shinra fight with his brother, like that's a really cool fight scene. But I didn't like how the dialogue. It was cringy dialogue in my opinion. And I found the show to be kind of boring sometimes. I didn't really want to watch it. It's kind of that thing, like Fire Force of the show. I was using it as an example where it was like, your big brother will save you. It was so cringy. I didn't like it. Nobody talks like that. But I guess this is what Romeo said, where it's like they don't want to retranslate
Yeah,
it.
they don't want to translate it into something simplistic.
Yeah, so
like
they
in
just-
anime, like in German and other languages, you have to go through all of these lists of only those verbs you can use. If you don't use that single verb, the whole sentence is fucked up. But in like English, you can like simplify the shit out of everything. So when you've got, oh yes, your big brother will save you, we can just say, I'll save you.
Yeah,
But when you do that to anime, like you change the whole fucking script, the animation itself, like the drawings, they don't fucking match up and it looks stupid as shit. Like if I go, "Ooh, I'll save you," that looks fucking retarded.
Well, that's why with me, I can't watch like if they have a movie like I think it was a Jackie Chan movie or something like that, or a Bruce Lee movie, like they had fucking dubbed, but it was the worst fucking lip syncs ever, and I can't watch a show when the lips don't match. Like that pisses me off for some reason.
Really?
Yes,
Yeah,
I don't really
it's
mind
because
it
it's
that.
fucking
I don't really
stupid.
mind it that
it
much.
genuinely pisses me off. Like I don't know why. It just if it doesn't match up, it doesn't seem real, and the show or movie
It falls through.
Orange over here just like I don't care. I just pay attention to the fucking women in the show. I don't need to.
Oh,
look
of
at
course.
the-
Come on, that's the best part.
Well, Orange's favorite fucking anime is High School DxD, and I know
I haven't seen
neither of you
I
have
don't
seen
even know
that,
what that's about.
but it's fucking borderline hentai.
So it's basically just like
It-
a porno.
Yes.
I'll check it
A
out.
porno marketed for kids.
It's on Hulu, so good luck.
No, I only watch.
One anime at a time because your
No,
fucking
I watched,
small ass
I
brain
watched
can't
three.
keep up with
No,
three.
I watched 3 at a time.
I'm going through
no.
like 3 different fucking series
Well,
right now.
no, that's the thing. If I watch like too much different anime, I just lose interest in one. See, like for my thing, if I start a show, I
I'm
have
watching
to finish
JoJo
it.
My Hero Academia, yeah, Inuyashiki, and fuck, I keep forgetting the name of the last one.
Yeah, but I mean, what I do though is that like for example, I don't think you've watched JoJo in a while. For me, I watch everything in order. So I watch Naruto, and then I go to Full Metal Alchemist, and then I go to Cowboy Bebop, and then I go back to Naruto, and I just keep going in a cycle, so that it never gets boring.
What? So you'd start a show and then you'd go, I'm gonna watch one episode of this, one episode of this, one episode of this, and then go back to this one and watch one episode.
Yeah,
I'll watch
that's
a
what I
huge chunk of episodes, and then I'll put that on pause, and then go to a different series, start it over,
Yeah, it's
and then
just-
go back to
I-
the series and continue.
I tried watching Bleach, but then I was watching other shows,
can't watch
and
Bleach.
I just lost
I haven't seen
interest
Bleach.
in it.
Wait,
Don't watch it in dubbed. It's so bad in dubbed.
is Bleach?
I
Is
don't
the art
watch the
style
anime
weird?
dub.
Or is it like
Bleach has a like very kind of
Someone's out there.
it has the same